Hey, welcome back. Microphone's still working. We are live for round 2 of the SGT Tour, SGTTs. I went -1 in the first round. I don't know what that means on the scoreboard because I haven't looked. We're back at Riviera for round 2 from the same tees, the same tour. Stimp is still 11. Conditions in the wind are breezy, and we are number 1, ready to go. Appreciate you joining me. Let's see if we can go a little lower in this round 2. Should hug the right side, not hit great, but not hit terrible. So we'll get ourselves in some kind of position at least. Definitely not going to reach it in 2, but we'll give it heck. What do you say? Let's have a look up there. Whoops. Got to get the fly in. We're going to hug these trees over here. Yep, that far. Let that happen. Guide the 3-wood. Well, I hit it hard, but not hard enough. But it's going to roll up there and put it pretty close, right? Let's see what we've got here. 16 yards, uphill 3 feet 8 inches. Okay, we'll get that up into the gimme zone. And that's a birdie, but again, that's the shortest one. And then the next one here is a par 4, but on the scoreboard, they call it a par 5. I really have no idea what's happening. I'm just trying to play my own game. Here we go. And that's going to block off a little bit, but not terrible. Should still hit the right side of the fairway here. A lot of backspin. You can see 3,714 RPM. And I'm going to put this one again up here. And again, hit the 3-wood. That's not going to move right enough. Okay. 28 yards. Uphill 5 feet 1. So I'm going to get that up there and kind of, not too short-sighted. It's still right in the middle. And that's not enough to get there. It is. Okay, it is. Well, this is a putt for par, huh? Trying to give it all back, apparently. Well, we hit one bomb earlier. Let's see if we can get another one. How about one? Get in there. All right. Well, it's a saved par or it's a birdie. I really have no idea. Let's go see what's going on the next hole. 404-yard par 4. Downhill, 17 yards. My job is to hug the left side of the fairway, but not too much. And that's going to fade right, but not be terrible. About my miss. Look at that, right pocket, but it won't stay in the fairway this time. 159 yards, downhill 10 yards. The wind is with me. So let's hit the 7-iron, I think. Wind's a little variable there. Well, I sure could have hit that better. And as you can see, we're leaning on the short game quite a bit. Oh, that needs to settle. That bounced off that hill pretty good. Got a 9-footer or so left with some curl to it to save the par. So coming down the hill pretty good, and I'm going to hit it pretty soft. So let's see. And I didn't hit it quite firm enough. So gives one back, whatever that might be, I'm not sure. Back to even according to this score. Let's go with it. We do not need the driver on a par 3. Slow down here a little bit. Let's have a look and remember what we're doing. The wind is behind us. I think this is probably the gentle and trusted smooth 7-wood. This is that safety 7-wood. All right, that'll finish running out a little bit. I don't think it runs out as much as my 5-iron would. So. If my 5-iron would get there. So there you go, there's that too. Coming downhill quite a bit. Don't need to set it too much off here. How about it? There we go. Steal one back and get myself a birdie. Back to -1 for this round, which is, I believe, where I finished the last round as well. We will see how it all shakes out. Slight dog leg left. Pretty much straight up, but for me, tough to get it around there. All right, to the short grass, right? It is. Cuts a little distance off for me. Not really the intended line. I kind of pulled that, as I'm sure you noticed. Downhill 7 yards. The wind behind me, 168. I think that seems like I should trust this with the 7-iron. Felt pretty good. Let's see. I like this, right? Okay. Let's see if we can hit another putt. Ooh, that rolled out a little bit too. Wasn't expecting that. Now I got a 25-footer or something, 26. Barely moving, but it is. Probably hair more than that, realistically. More like that. Up the hill, 1 foot. Basically 2 screens. All right, dies right there. I'll take the lag putt. Never expect to make that. Be a big bomb. So this one's up the hill 4 feet 6 inches. The wind is favoring my miss, but the meat of the green is also favoring my miss. So I'm going to kind of go right at it. Oh, but no. Now we're going to short guide ourselves over the left. Big bounce. Praying and begging, right? Okay, well, could have been a lot worse. But should have been a lot better. Settle right there. All right, another gimme. And this is one I've had trouble staying out of the deep fescue grass down the gully in the middle. So we're going to make sure we're aimed a little bit more for that. Well, I'm just going to make sure we don't fade it too bad off. That is what we're really going to do. So we're going to favor the left side here. Like that, and then let it come back. That's the safety miss, right? Not a great shot. Spinning like a mad dog. Okay. I think we just go right at this. 161. The wind is going to knock it down a little bit. So actually, for that reason, plus my miss, we're just going to split the difference to the middle right there, roughly. And then trust that a smooth 6-iron is all this takes. We just hope it is going to have enough, high enough trajectory to come in soft enough here. Let's see. That's going to fade plus wind out of the green. Okay. Might be noticing a theme here so far, and that is that I'm going to miss the greens and need to chip. We're 18. What are we here? Yeah, 18, 19 yards. Okay. All right, another gimme, and we will get into another short par 4, number 8. Another one that I need to really Favor the left. That should do it. All right, up the hill 145. I definitely know we're going to favor this to the middle and trust that this is the 7-iron with the way I'm hitting it. What's that wind doing? It's on me just a little bit to make this the 7-iron. So, oh, not too bad, right? A little short. Because I pulled up off of it and weakly faded it out, and I definitely know that. I'm trying to solve it. How much is this going to move it, this early part, out? There, maybe that's an overread. Let's see, uphill with 6 inches. Okay, a little bit of an overread, indeed. Good lag, though. We'll get out of there and go to the 410-yard par 4, number 9. 1 under for the round, 2 under for the tournament. And I smothered the heck out of that thing, and that's not going to play real well for me. Gonna be in the grass, though. Yeah, trying to do too much. This is coming all the way up the hill. We've seen this one play out. And this is where these kinds of distances from these kinds of lies, we got to hit a lot of club. Not too bad, right? Big hop, run up. Okay, gonna leave me with another chip here. .23 yards. Okay, that's within the gimme. I pulled that a little bit, not a kind of a lazy chip. I should be a little more focused on that. Here we are at number 10. What's the wind doing? It's behind me, so kind of brings it into play for me here, to be perfectly honest. I mean, not much, but I don't even need to aim there. Let it feed right there, right? Gust of wind to ride. Here we go. Oh, that's too much. Dang it. That's way too much. And look at that. I don't even get nearly enough speed to do it with that. My earlier had more ball speed and less effort, so that'll tell you everything you need to know. Leaves us with a little bit of a difficult shot in here with the approach, but we got this. Sit. It's going to roll all the way off. Okay. On with the theme. Uphill 1 foot. We don't want this rolling back, so we got to be careful, but we get it there. Set. Okay. Yes, I was going for it. Number 11 is a 3-shot par 5 with the wind hurting. So let's see what we can do to hit a less wind affected shot. Like that. Not too bad. A little less spin, a little lower ball. Still going to be a long ways out. Microphone check, still working. Asa. See, hello, bud. Thanks for joining. Feeling good enough today to play some golf. Appreciate you coming out. All right. We are a long ways out. Going to hug that left side. Try to get ourselves in position for a good birdie run. Oh, that's not the one. That's going to bleed off to the right. Bad again. But that's okay. We got some kind of short iron in. Up the hill. Played about there. That wind's fighting me pretty good. It's uphill quite a bit. I'm going to go smooth with it. Try to fight this down a little bit. Where's my wind to push on that a little bit? All right. Another lag putt. It's going to bend quite a bit. It's uphill 10 inches. It's basically more than 2 screens. And breaking about that much. So, died at the cup. Oh, now that needs to settle. I hit that too hard. Settle in there. Settle in there. All right, pretty simple putt coming back for the most part. Of course, in real life, 7 feet 5 inches is not an easy putt. Coming down the hill a little bit, let's just set it off straight. All right, out of there with another par to stay at 1 under for the round and the tournament. Getting to know the course a little bit better. This is one where we do want to hug the uphill side of the fairway a little bit. Like that, and then let that come back for me. Put me in pretty good position while I fetch the tee. All right, leaves another good short iron in here. Let's see if we can actually hit one. Downhill 2 foot 4 inches. Wind is behind me pretty good. So let's not overswing. And hope everything goes the right distance, right? Oh, that's way short. Go, and release as much as you can. I need to swing and send that all the way back there. All right, that's moving the whole way. Long birdie curler. Uphill a lot, 1 foot 2 inches. All right, heel off there a little bit, but it should stay in the gimme. All right. Straight away, 409 yards. It's going to feed off to the right half a little bit, but should be fine. That is the miss we're playing today, all around. Uphill 182 yards, downhill 5 feet 11, 182 yards. The wind is helping. This is that safety 7-wood. Instead of squeezing the old sphincter on a 5-iron, let's just see what the safety 7-wood has to say about things. Gonna fade back for me a little bit. It's not a great shot. Well, there you go. The safety 7-wood has the distance. It just didn't move at all there. Usually moves one way or the other. That one usually moves left. All right, 17 yards, uphill 4 feet. That needs to roll out a little more. Gonna leave me with some putt, a little meat still there left. Not moving too much is the good news. Let's set that right there. There. And just make sure we're sending it straight. Nope, got a misread there, or a non-read I should say. That's usually from a forward press. Just got to prove it because I'm pretty sure that one was going to be in. Well, side door. All right, number 14 here. We remain 1 under for the round and tournament. Par 3 is downhill. We got a little wind helping and fighting the miss tendency, so let's just go straight at it and go for the glory. Oh, dang it. Short-armed and twisted and bad iron. Bad iron. Now we got a huge lag putt. Doing a lot of that. 62 feet and uphill, 2 feet 9. All right. I like that lag. 62 feet. Had to smash that one a little bit. Okay, number 15, remaining at 1 under. Let's see about sending a serviceable drive on this par 4 dogleg right, fairly long hole. And I'm going to take the long route, apparently, and turn it over like I rarely do. I was trying to hit it hard. I ended up turning it over a little bit much. And this is going to be uphill, I believe. Oh, downhill, okay. Let's get over here a little bit, 198. And, you know, the way this 3-wood has not really released for me. Makes me want to hit it here because it's not been traveling very good out of this rough. Your turn for me, right? All right, well, hey, let's lean on the short game some more. Oh, that's a long putt is what that is. This one's a 70, 69 feet, 6 inches, breaking mostly that way, and a tiny bit the other way at the end, but not really a lot at the end. So out there, downhill 69 inches, downhill 1 inch, 69 feet, 6 inches. Gonna get into the gimme zone. Come on, might have to putt another one here. Yes, I do. Got 5 feet on the money. We're gonna trust that our miss tendency is actually, well, we're actually gonna not trust that. We're gonna aim just a little bit to the right half of the cup and then focus on hitting it straight. And we're gonna take the par away from there. Would like to collect a birdie or two out here somewhere. 142 yards, downhill, wind fighting my miss tendency. 8 iron, I think. Ooh, the wind got that a little more, and I kind of turned that over a little bit too, and so we're going to be in that bunker right there. Okay. 11 yards. We're all out into the gimme zone. Now, number 17 is uphill, a 3-shot par 5, and like the others, I want to miss on the uphill side of this fairway. But I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to be on the right side and not even in the fairway probably. But again, 3-shot par 5, and this one's a long one, so kind of have to hit 3-wood here to be in any kind of position to follow up. Aim's over here even. We'll bite all this off. Yep. Take the 3-wood and try to keep it in play. Oh, and block it bad to the right. All right, what do we got? What iron? Uphill quite a bit. Let's come over here just a bit and give ourselves a little bit more room. The wind is fighting a little bit. I think this is probably just a full 7 iron. Let's see. You know, bounce and release. Didn't get all the way back there. 6 iron felt like too much, and I'm probably right, but needed more. Just going to push that about that much overall. We're going to trust that. Up the hill, 11 inches. Get in there. Stole one. There we go. Stealing a birdie. 425 yards up the hill. Another one to favor the uphill side of this fairway. That should work perfectly. It'll leave a real long second shot for this guy, but it's going to be up the hill quite a bit. And yes, we're going to fly in and get a read. Try to finish this round off up the hill and play the big fade that's been showing up all day with this club. Well, all week, really. That won't do it. All right, let's see if we can go up and down here to save our decent round. "35 yards. That's not going to do it with the chip alone. We got this putt. It's not moving a ton, but it is moving. It's uphill 3 inches. 13 feet, 10 inches. I think we're gonna trust it to that break right there. And this means we should hit it like it's 15 feet. And bury it to save it. I love it. So according to this scoreboard, that's a 2 under. It was a 1 under in round 1, which would mean I'm 3 under for the tournament. But I believe that there's a number 2 here, counts as a birdie somehow. Still not sure, so if you check on the main scoreboard, it'll show probably -5 for the tournament rather than -3. But we'll check on that later. I'm going to check the stats real quick, about what I would expect. 130 feet of putts is a lot. 25 putts is few. A little better with the fairways, only 50% of the greens, and did the whole thing in 30 minutes despite all those fly-ins, which I appreciate your patience for. Again, I am Herschel G, and this is the Barefoot Bunker. If you want to see any of these videos or all of them archived, they're at YouTube at Herschel G. When you're there, like and subscribe. I would love to keep bringing more videos to you. Let me know what you like. Let me know any questions you have on the sim, and I'll get them all answered. But for now, I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you soon. Check the leaderboards at simulatorgolftour.com. See you soon.